That's why Kai likes him. Yeah, you could tell. You could tell. It's like when 20% of your base is just paleocons. It's like, yo, that shouldn't be that way. Bernie or Biden, I didn't care. Bernie was a very ineffective senator, one, and two, his track record on immigration literally made him look like a paleocon. So I didn't give a shit. Like, that's something I see. Hey, fun fact: I don't like any politicians. You're not gonna hear praise for politicians from this corner. Would I vote for AOC? Like, if it came down to, if I had to, yeah. I don't like politicians. AOC literally was like, she supported the Bolivian coup. Although she pretended like she didn't on Twitter later on, she did support the Bolivian coup. Like, I don't know why y'all are admiring politicians. If you're in a position of power in this country, that's already bad. Like, you're already doing something immoral. I hate when people like sit around and make like AOC fan cams. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Eats Tantalina, eats Yeehaw Alma.
What's up?
So much nigga.
Oh my god.
Oh, you. Don't do that to me.
I just hopped on Omegle, bro. Just hopped on Omegle. Like, literally half second.
Hi, Trump or Biden?
I voted for Biden.
You are?
I did.
Oh, okay. Can I ask why?
Why I voted for Biden? I just prefer him in every single realm of his existence. He's more tolerable, he has better policy, and he'll better my material condition for my end goals.
Can you tell me a policy of his that you like?
Oh yeah. An expansion of the ACA, lowering the age of Medicare, dealing with climate change, like actually dealing with climate change, as opposed to, Trump today opened up 180,000 acres of our largest national forest up for private corporations so they can frack there. Geopolitical stability.
If Biden, because Biden is going to stop fracking, we are going to lose so many jobs.
Do you think Biden's like Thanos? He's just going to snap his fingers and then like instantaneously fracking is gone? Or do you think that maybe he was being truthful in the debate when he said that he will slowly transition away from fracking? And he kept shilling for fracking, which was making me mad. He's like, yo, we're going to keep fracking. Oh, they skipped me. Damn. By the way, okay, mathematics. Jobs are only limited in their existence to a certain amount of time depending on X variable. And that X variable in this situation is the existence of a fucking planet. If there's no X, if there's no goddamn planet, because you literally just drove that shit into the ground, how the fuck are there going to be jobs? Can you elaborate on that? Literally no. That was the perfect explanation. What's up? Okay. I'm definitely slur saying. What's up? Okay. No conversation.
Yo, what's up?
Christ, he's definitely a slur sayer too. Uh-oh, and this one as well. I don't trust anyone who doesn't have their camera on. What's up?
Oh my god, you're that TikTok kid for sure.
What?
You're that TikTok kid.
What do you mean?
You're that guy from TikTok. Duh.
I mean, like, I have a TikTok, but it only has like 200 followers. Like, I don't post.
Hey, stop! You're literally playing with me right now.
I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
You're literally joking with me right now. I saw you earlier.
Nope. What do
You
you mean?
were like calling some kid stupid.
What do you mean you saw me earlier?
I saw you on TikTok earlier. Stop playing with me.
Dude, bro, I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I actually have like 200 followers on my TikTok. I just use it to like
I will
look at
pull
memes.
up your TikTok right now.
Okay, like if you manage
Okay,
to,
will pull up your TikTok right now. Your name is like Leah or like Ilia or like something like that. Don't even lie to me. I know. Stop. You're pranking me. I know exactly who you are. You're funny. I always see like me.
bro, I literally like. Okay, I'm actually
Stop.
like.
You have the exact same voice. I
No,
know it's
I
you.
literally am like actually starting to get like annoyed right now. Like I don't have a TikTok.
It's literally you.
Like I have a TikTok with 247 followers on it. I made it in November.
What's your TikTok?
What's my TikTok?
Uh-huh.
It doesn't even have like one of those customizable usernames. It's still like user whatever.
Literally, that is him.
Bro,
Why are
I
you
have no
lying?
idea.
That is you. That is you.
What are you like? All right, show me.
Why are you lying to me?
Show
Why are
me.
you lying to me?
That dude doesn't even look like me.
Yes, it does. Stop.
Bruh.
That's you. Oh my.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I literally forgot that I had a TikTok. Just like by the end of that, I actually started getting offended. Like I actually started getting offended. Like believe me. Don't question it, just believe me.
What in the?
And he like I felt the slur coming. What's up? And definitely another slur here. What's up?
What you doing?
The kid was like 8. What's up? You like Trump?
Yes.
Why?
Oh my gosh, I have to explain this for the last 50th time. Generally, right now, man, I'm sleepy, and I don't know if you have like a camera or a TikTok or YouTube channel you're filming for. Generally, I'm sleepy as fuck. I was about to head to sleep. I was going like, all right, let's have one more round, you know? But like, honestly, right now, I can't even think of anything because I'm so fucking shut down right now. Oh shit! You know, I've been having a hard work day. So, you know, can't do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Taking after Biden, I see.
Huh?
Taking after Biden, I see.
What do you mean?
Mentally shut down, huh?
Yeah. Anyways, have a great day.
You too. I just asked him one question. He gave me a fucking Socratic seminar.
I'm the fucking nigga that's mad.
Why do you like Trump? Well, actually, dude, today at about 5:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, according to the Gregorian calendar, I was walking down the street with my dog Baxter, and like it was a pretty long walk, 2.7 miles according to Google Maps. It was both ways. So then I got drenched like on the way back, and then like on the way back also someone hosed me like 2 blocks down from my house. So I had to like dry off like photosynthesis. And like as a result of that, like mentally, I'm just like everything got erased from my mind. I can't even remember anything. Not a single coherent thought is in my mind. I'm just thinking about sleeping. Bud hit me with that slam poetry.
People said he had the king.
Wow. Some people are like visibly racist. I don't have a dog. That was just made up. Damn. Y'all low-key dumb as fuck. What the fuck? So many racist people.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Not much.
You support BLM?
Yeah, but could you pop a titty?
Nah, I think I'll pass on that one.
Please?
No.
For Black Lives Matter.
Will not be doing that one. But you have a good night. What's up?
What are you holding?
A stapler.
Alright.
A mini stapler, actually. What's up?
Smithsonian. Is that the museum
Yeah.
in Washington, D.C.?
Mm-hmm.
I went there once. Great museum.
Which one?
The history one.
Okay.
Which one did you go to?
I've been to a few of them. My favorite one was the Museum of the American Indian.
I haven't been to that one. I went there. I don't even know if I was around when I went there.
It's pretty good.
I went like, I want to say 7 years ago.
Mm.
So I don't remember. But do you live near there?
No, but I have family in DC, so
So you were, okay, that's cool.
I frequent the area.
Oh, that's good. It's a nice place. I've only been once, but I liked it.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice place, yeah.
So, election. Are you? Yeah. Did you vote? Are you
Yeah.
old enough?
I voted on the 23rd, 24th, something like that.
That's cool. Get your voice out there.
Well, actually, it's not like by default a swing state, but this election, it's considered to be a swing state.
Texas?
Georgia,
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's
What?
interesting.
Last time I checked the polls, Biden was up one with a margin of error of 3.
Oof, that's close.
Yeah,
I know anything about math. That means it's close.
very close. Closest it's ever been since Carter.
Who do you want?
I really want Biden to win.
Good, I agree.
Okay, the poggers.
My state is always votes for Democrats, so it doesn't matter.
Where do you live?
Massachusetts. Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, then definitely.
So we always vote blue.
That's the most solid blue state that exists.
Yeah, that's all around the board. That and like New York.
You have Markey as your senator.
Yes, sir.
That's actually poggers. I would love.
I
to
love that, Marky.
I would love to have Markey as my senator. But he skipped me. Uh-oh. That dude was
Closing out. Dude! Oh my god! Hey! Sorry, stop. Okay.
Y'all gonna not lie about things anymore?
No, we won't. We won't. You're the liar.
I'm
We
a
won't.
liar?
We won't. Okay, what's your name?
What's my name? I already said
Yeah,
what
what's
my
your
name
name?
was. My name is
Huh?
Jacob. I already said what my name
It's
was.
Jacob?
Yes.
Jacob?
Well,
That's my
Jacob,
brother's
you
name.
have a doppelganger.
Yeah, Jacob, you have a very similar doppelganger.
I don't know, dude.
Huh?
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I guess everybody has someone that looks like them. I like your shirt though.
Thank
Oh.
you. I like my shirt as well. That's why I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why you're wearing it.
Yeah.
Bought it.
I tend to wear stuff like.
Yeah.
So, how are you, Jacob?
Last time we talked.
I'm doing all right.
That's great.
You seem sad. Are you okay?
I'm doing terrific.
I think you're just a monotone kind of guy, you know?
I'm regarded as quite enthusiastic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's hard to tell from now, but where are you from, Jacob?
Where am I from?
Yeah,
I'm from Springfield, Illinois.
Illinois.
Springfield, like Simpsons?
The Simpsons. I think that takes place in a fictional city.
Well, yeah, but
It's Springfield.
no, it's Springfield.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I should know that. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really watch The Simpsons though, so
Oh, yeah. I don't watch it either. But
I
I do
watched
know
the
that.
movie.
yeah, I'm not really a fan of cartoons.
No. What are you a fan of?
I don't know, like my hobbies. Is that what you're trying to get at here?
What?
Like what are my hobbies?
Sure, yeah. What are your
Um,
hobbies?
Like right now, I'm really dedicated to baseball because, I'm trying to get a scholarship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
Nice. I like baseball.
yeah, Indiana University is where I hope I'm going. I'm getting scouted. I'm getting scouted this upcoming season. Well, I was getting scouted last year, but they moved me from second base to shortstop, and that completely changes the dynamic of the game. So now, especially because I was hitting the cages a lot, and then I upped my throw, my pitch. I'm using throw because it's a layman's term, but I upped my pitch, the speed, and now I'm in the high 80s. So a lot of colleges find that very, very appeasing. So
yeah, I used to play softball. That's about the closest I've been to baseball. It's not very similar.
I mean, I love the sport. I love the sport. I love the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It was good seeing you again.
it was good seeing you
It's
again,
kinda
Jacob.
weird,
You should definitely look into your doppelganger, though. I think his
Yeah,
name was
I actually still have no idea who you're talking about. You just showed me a picture of some janky ass.
I know. I'm telling you seriously. You should look into him.
I mean, personally, I've never
Yeah, you
seen
should.
him
You should
before,
talk to him and be like, "Hey, we look alike, man. You know, even the voice is very similar. But they always say there's someone out there that looks exactly like you.
Mm-hmm.
You should find him and just do it.
Yeah, y'all should talk. Have a great time. Maybe
Okay.
he likes baseball too.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know shit about baseball. Was I using correct terms? Dude. I think shortstop is a thing, right? What's up?
Scary. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Biden?
Yeah, I voted for him.
Thank God.
Very happy you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I was reading chat. That was bad for me. Definitely racist. See, I was just thinking about all the baseball boys who didn't really understand consent at my school, and the conversations I had to overhear in study hall, and I was like, let me just throw together terms that I heard from these motherfuckers. And I was like, Jacob is the most baseball name of all time, bro. I was about to tell a story about how my uncle inspired me to play the sport.
How's it going?
What's up? You into politics?
Yeah.
What do you think about the election?
Shit's fucked.
What do you mean?
Shit's fucked. The way that fucking just a lot of the candidates have just treated the idea of just completely flat out rejecting the election results is
Yeah,
very worrying.
that is worrying. I only see that really from one direction, though.
What?
I don't think Biden has ever said anything about not.
No, he really isn't. He's been. It's mostly just Trump.
Yeah, okay, that's. What
I just say both candidates so I don't immediately piss off any Trump person,
Yeah,
and then just get them to be completely hostile towards me the entire rest of the conversation.
yeah, I'm not a fan of Trump, so.
Not a fan of him either. The way he handled this whole COVID shit is complete. Is criminal.
Yeah, I agree.
So, what are your actual politics, just outside of Democrat, Republican?
I'm pretty left leaning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here. Although I kind of would consider myself a monarchist.
A monarchist and left leaning.
Yeah, I really don't. I mean, I really just see that the republic is just a system that really only enforces the greed and corruption of the Senate and Congress. I mean, think about it. President for 8 years, whatever. After that 8 years, you don't give a shit. You don't give a fuck. You don't have to. It's not your problem anymore. So you can just take as many bribes and steal as much money as possible and gain as much influence as possible, and then fucking doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Whereas with a monarchy, you're born, raised, and fucking taught how to rule, and then when you're finally of age and all that, you assume the throne. If you fuck up so much, your head's gonna probably end up on a pike.
Yeah. So there's the concept of a benevolent monarchy, right? In which.
Yeah.
And this was purported during the Enlightenment years, where it's we could have a monarch who is left leaning in the terms that he is built on egalitarian principles and empathy, but the reality is
I'm not saying we should have a monarch that's left wing or right wing. I feel like a monarch should mostly be above politics, mostly be above such petty semantics.
Yeah, but the problem is that that position of authority necessitates a right wing political spectrum. That's exactly where That's where.
I guess that, yes, but I very much also believe, like, in the ideals of Catholic distributivism, which would be very much considered a left-wing economic.
So would you consider yourself like a Nosball?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm considering myself a Catholic.
Like a Catholic, that's it?
Just a Catholic distributivist.
Okay. Makes sense.
Which I guess is very kind of connected to syndicalism.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So that has a lot of left-wing elements to it. But, I kind of, left-wing in some ways, and, in favor of the monarchy, it puts me very right-wing in others.
Would it be a theocratic monarchy?
Isn't really a ideology. It's more of just a structure of government.
Well, yeah, but that structure of government necessitates like a right-wing political overton window. Because like that, if you look at the history of left-wing and right-wing, where the left-wing, like the concept of left-wing developed as a result of monarchies in Europe and is a direct response to an opposition of hierarchy. That's the left-wing politics comes from the French Revolution.
Yeah, it comes from the French Revolution. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the left-wing, the opposition to the crown.
Yeah, it's just a rejection of hierarchy.
Yeah.
So it's like antithetical, but I think you're like alluding to the concept of a benevolent monarchy. But
yes.
Yeah, and it, like psychoanalytically, that's like almost impossible because you can't separate your psychological material desires from your implications upon rule.
What would be the psychological desires of a monarch? I mean, like he's not gonna take bribes because he already has
retain power for sure.
Well, yeah, to retain power. But to retain power is to be a good and just monarch, and to
not particularly. Monarchs are like would never actually require the approval of the populace. I mean,
no, not necessarily at all. But however, it is very much in their interests to.
Oftentimes, it's actually antithetical to their interests to be in favor of the average Joe, I suppose.
Speaking of in the system that I would kind of propose, I would support the idea of a not necessarily a fully empowered parliament, but a guide parliament to really show that the peasantry class has a voice and to express that. And let's say if the king overrules said peasantry class and all that, a lot. Usually, it doesn't really end up really well for that said king. So it would be wise of the said monarch to heed.
It usually follows only after generations and generations of neglect. Because the thing is like, in order to overthrow a ruling class, in many instances, what necessitates that is death and sacrifice of self for the next generation. But you also have the psychological desire to remain existent. So unless you're like actually like to a point where definitionally you have nothing to lose. Like I mean literally like if I maintain this system, if the system maintains, I will starve to death. Only at that point do people become discontented enough to actually take up arms. Yeah. Unless they're white, because white people are like way more violent for some fucking reason. So like usually as a result of the psychological implication, you're like, I'm not going to do anything unless I'm literally starving. But then there's like white people who are like, I'm so into LARPing that if you raise my taxes by 1%, I'm gonna fucking take over a government building. So like, that's the dichotomy.
I think that's just an American thing.
Well, yeah, I mean that's true, yeah. But like America,
is just the American just obsession with independence and independent.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, that is the foundation of this country.
Yeah. Just fucking, when the foundation of the country was really just for fucking white Anglo-Saxon Protestant landowners.
Yeah. It was actually over some dumb shit, too. Like, I definitely would have been, like, pro-Britain during Colonial.
Yeah, dude. No, dude, one of the main reasons was because Britain didn't allow a lot of the settlers to move
to, like, literally kill Native Americans.
Yeah, like King George was like, how about you don't push the Native Americans further into the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, we skip over that.
You defy our God-given right to kill the red man.
Yeah, it's actually like...
You raised our taxes, you motherfucker.
It's funny because, like, this is literally... Like, we're taught about, like, the evil king goes and, like... then like literally just slaughters colonists. But the reality is of the situation.
Colonists wanting to slaughter more Indians.
Yeah, it's like colonists put themselves into war debt, and then their taxes get slightly increased, and they're still paying 1/25 of what someone in Britain pays in taxes, literally just to pay off. Yeah, literally just to pay off their war taxes. And at the same time, they're like, okay, we've acquired all this new land, but please don't go past the Appalachian Mountains. Like, we just don't want to slaughter Native Americans. We don't want war.
And they're like, them as subjects of the crown.
And they're like, colonists are like, fuck you. I'm literally going to pour tar on your fucking child if you keep raising my taxes. I'm going to war for this shit. So,
and like, they reduced, like, they like got rid of like the taxes, and like they brought it back in like minimal amounts at each time. Like at first it was stamp tax, and then it was like fucking tea or whatever. Like they like all non-essential items. They made it like tea or whatever, and they're like,
yeah, it was some dumb shit.
Your family, you fucking British dog.
And we're taught like, oh, they were taxing things that were necessary for revival.
It was
like
actually very wrong because they didn't have any representation in Parliament.
Yeah, like taxing things like very necessary, which like one of the things that were very necessary was literally fucking paper, and like 98% of colonists were illiterate. Like, how are we taught that this is something that's necessary?
They could just produce their own fucking paper.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, okay, yeah, I hadn't even thought of that, but you're really waiting for fucking paper to ship across from Britain, and you're mad about the fact that that's getting taxed?
Paper in your own fucking lumber mills. Like,
yeah,
Jesus.
like there's forests all around you. You fucking killed natives for it. You really can't make your own paper?
You can't move into more upstate New York.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus. Fucking use the land you have.
Honestly.
Fucking, yeah, like fucking Western Mass and fucking upstate New York and shit like that's still like uninhabited. Like, where the fuck did they go?
There was like, how many colonists? Like 3 million? That's so little, dude. That's, holy shit. 3 million. That's like fucking half of Charlotte, North Carolina, and they couldn't fit themselves across 13 fucking states. Like, Jesus. Holy shit.
It's bullshit. Especially when like the states were bigger back then too, because they could just like
they just like kept going westward.
They just kept going like in straight lines westward until they hit that line, until they hit the Appalachian line.
Yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous.
It's stupid.
Well,
all right, good conversation, man.
Yeah, you have a good one.
You too.
What's up?
What's going on, bro?
You like Trump?
Yeah.
Why?
I like his hair.
Do you actually like him as a president?
Yeah.
Why?
I think he's very good in the office. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to spend taxpayers' money instead of throwing it away.
What in your opinion is throwing away taxpayer money?
Giving it to random necessities. Like, if you go over the plan, it's like millions of dollars going away for things we do not need. And I think he's putting more money into military, which makes a lot more sense. He's helping veterans a lot more, and I think that's the most important goal.
So when you have, all right, here's what the dilemma we have here. Do you think that this is responsible spending? So you were given $19 trillion worth of debt, right?
Okay.
And a lot of that debt was accumulated after a recession trying to make it better. And now you have a good economy. You inherit an economy with 6% unemployment, which is actually like literally the perfect amount of unemployment. Like according to...
Do you believe that Obama created that before Trump got into the office?
It doesn't matter what I believe. It's just what matters, what is demonstrably correct.
But is that correct?
Yes, like objectively. And I'm not even going to argue that. Unemployment went down tremendously under Obama because he inherited the second worst recession and handed off one of the greatest economies we've had in this country. So 6% unemployment, which is good because you want to have room for frictional employment and things like that for innovation. And then I'm given this good economy, and what my dumbass does is cut taxes while not making any changes to spending and increasing spending. So now I run up a deficit. And what that deficit does, especially considering my budget didn't get 2/3 of Congress approval, so this will have to be paid for by the middle class 10 years from now because that's how our budgets work. Now I've acquired $3 trillion more in debt in my first 2 years And I don't even have a recession to deal with. What the fuck am I doing? This is so irresponsible. And I increased military spending by $70 billion, not to things like the VA, not to the Veterans Affairs. We're talking to equipment when we're not in
Your facts are so off, my friend.
Okay. That's just infuriating, dude. Like, how are you just going to deny reality and then just skip me? Like, I feel like the only thing, like, all right, this is a timeline of America, according to Trumpies. So in 1776, Jesus Christ came to Virginia. It was the first and a half coming, because it was a brief one. He didn't come for too long. He didn't come for too long. He just pulled up for a little bit. So Jesus Christ comes to Virginia in 1776. And he looks at Thomas Jefferson and George Washington and he says, make white people land. So then they make white people land. And then for 200 years, this divine white people land exists. And it's all hoop-de-doo, a good time. And then the devil reincarnates. Satan inspires himself to assume the form of Barack Hussein Obama. And all the communists, all 200 million communists and Satanists come together and they vote for Obama. And Obama kills 50% of the Christian population, burns every American flag through Executive Order 1712, and makes it illegal to not abort your child. And then in 2016, Donald Trump diverts from his business endeavors because he's sitting in his Manhattan penthouse and divine inspiration comes to him and he runs against Obama and he beats Clinton bad. By the way, Hillary Clinton, agent of Satan, agent of Obama and Satan. He beats her bad, and Prophet Trump liberates us from a bad economy by adding $3 trillion to the debt. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're white, and you can thank me for making this the white Christian land that Jesus told us to make it. Keep America great. Turn to the 4th page of my policy platform. I will bring back the 3/5 compromise. Just give me another chance. Give me 4 more years. I will resurrect Comrade Clinton. I will resurrect Comrade Lincoln. And I will personally beat the shit out of him for paving the way for the demise of the white race. You're welcome. Fuck you, Obama. Like, holy shit, dude. What the fuck are y'all drinking? What's up? Why are you crying?
They tried to keep us out.
It was like a fucking 6-year-old bawling their eyes out. What the fuck? someone jumped them for their fucking Tonka truck, bro. Life's a bitch. No black screens. What's up? You into politics?
Yeah, where do you stand on a global political scale?
What do you mean?
Like on a global political scale? I don't know. Like, where do you stand?
What does that mean?
Because U.S. politics and global politics are different. Again,
in
I don't
what?
want to, I'm a Democrat or I'm a Republican. Where do you stand? Personally, I'm a leftist. I'm a socialist.
Okay, that's just called a political ideology. But like ideologically, I'm not sure what I am. I just know I'm left leaning.
Sure. Where do you... All right. Would you consider yourself more liberal or left? Like, you said you're left leaning.
Yeah.
I'm just.
I'd consider myself to the
What's
left.
your? Okay.
To the left of a liberal, like slightly.
Okay, you say you were. Okay, then like, would you be a democratic socialist then?
No.
Do you believe in capitalism?
I mean, it exists, right? I believe that it exists.
I mean, do you believe fundamentally the right choice?
No. I mean, it necessitates theft, but...
What did you say?
I said it necessitates theft. Holy shit. It necessitates theft. In order for capitalism to exist, there has to be theft. Like, definitionally.
So, okay, yeah, I'm a socialist. But, capitalism is a direct correlation to the massive wealth inequality in America.
Mm-hmm.
And the top 10% should own 90% of the wealth.
Mm-hmm. What do you think? What do you think socialism is?
Like, what do you mean by that? I said capitalism is a direct correlation to the massive wealth inequality in America.
Yeah, I'm just asking for your definition of socialism.
My definition of socialism? I mean, it's where the government has more control over the market, and that the wealth is more well distributed. A political and economic theory of social organization, which advocates for the means of production, distribution, and exchange of regular community as a whole.
I'm not being nice. I'm just skipping.
Hello.
What's up?
You look like a Bernie supporter.
I didn't really care about the primary, so I got skipped automatically.
Hi.
How old does he look? He looked about 15. What's up? Oh, shit.
That bitch.
Oh, hello.
What's up?
You look like you're Mexican.
It's a very weird opening statement. Like, very weird. Very peculiar.
Okay, fucking Mr. Smithsonian Museum hat. Holding a stapler in his fucking hand, putting it up his mouth. Your mom's fucking little pink dining room. Fucking popcorn ceilings and a shitty old fan.
It wasn't that serious.
Why you sitting on this fucking house?
That was the most disgusting picture I've ever seen.
No way!
I don't care what people say, bro. Kanye's a genius. 1 minute break. 1 minute break. Not okay. Let me differentiate. Kanye is not an intellectual genius. He is a creative genius.